Hey guys, it's your favorite Dinobot here, and today we have Blackheart versus Dante, the son of Mephisto versus the son of Sparta. Let's begin. So, Blackheart is the son of Mephisto, the demon lord of the Netherrealm in the Marvel Universe, right? So, this is actually pretty good because we expect big things from Blackheart. Blackheart is capable of ripping out people's souls, overpowering the Red Hulk. Actually, he smacked Red Hulk, base Ghost Rider, and Agent Venom back to back. Sorry, not base Ghost Rider, Alejandra Ghost Rider, and Agent Venom Enraged back to back to back to back. So yeah, he's incredibly powerful, incredibly strong. He's also incredibly durable, able to tank the pendant stare and get amped off that. He's also defeated a team of Avengers consisting of She-Hulk, Iron Man, Vision, Lady Thor, okay, Falcon and Scarlet Witch and Hawkeye. So yeah, that's a pretty formidable team. If you beat Scarlet Witch, and Jane Foster Thor on top of that, and Vision as well, whoo. He also has some incredible durability, able to take attacks that actually attack his soul, like from Brother Voodoo and from Damian Hellstrom. Hellstrom having magic capable of burning not only Dormammu, but Mephisto. He has a Hellfire spell capable of burning Mephisto. Like, dude, what? Like, really? He's also durable enough to take attacks from Wonder Man. Actually winded up beating Wonder Man. So, yeah. So, he's got Thor levels of, AP. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, he's also capable of summoning demons, actually casting like your soul out, possessing you, even possessing powerful sorcerers like Damian Hellstrom. He's just he's got everything. He's got it all. Okay, so there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's just that overpowered. So in all honesty, yeah, I think Blackheart is pretty powerful. He's also able to use like elasticity, able to extend his spikes out to pierce characters like Red Hulk. Okay, he's able to pierce characters like Red Hulk. He's able to extend his tail, actually use gigantism and grow very big, use shadow manipulation and actually like phase through like your shadow and then come up right behind you and get you. So again, yeah, he about that life. So in all honesty, yeah, Blackheart is pretty good and pretty decent and pretty solid. So yeah, let's move on to Dante. Dante is the son of Sparta and the brother to Virgil. So let's begin here. Dante is actually incredibly strong, actually strong enough to actually compete with characters that had 70% of his father's power, which is actually a good chunk here. And Sparta, being one of the few, demon lords in the Netherrealm, right? He is capable of defeating Mundus, who was able to split the universe into two, basically creating two universes, right? He's also capable of defeating Mundus himself. So again, that actually shows how pretty impressive Dante actually is here. Dante also was able to keep up with his brother Virgil in I think in just all forms of combat here. He's really good. Dante is also adept at sword combat. Actually, he's a weapons master in general, able to use pretty good like firepower and use his guns to his advantage. Speaking of his guns here, he has Ebony and Ivory, which are weapons capable of harming like demons and stuff. He's able to use Beowulf, which actually increases his speed. Now, if you guys want me to give you like an actual scaling cap here, Dante is capable of moving at FTL speeds and dodging light speed attacks here. And yet, the Beowulf gauntlets actually amp his speed to like unquantifiable levels even. So basically, he would be like many times faster. Like he would have like, I guess you could say like almost Flash level speed, if you will. I mean, I know it sounds like weird and stuff, but again, you guys gotta remember Dante is pretty consistent in dodging like light speed attacks, even reacting to Wraiths who can move at warp speed here. So again, it's not out of the ordinary here. Okay, he's also been able to defeat characters that can destroy the underworld, which is again very consistent with his tier and scaling here. So yeah, he also possesses these twin swords that can use fire and wind to amplify each other. The King Cerberus nunchucks, which are capable of creating ice. He actually uses to freeze people and block opponents. He possesses Revan, an electric guitar, able to shoot out this purple lightning, which could actually be consistent with his the characters he fights as well, and being able to tag characters that move around, well, light speed. So this means he's shooting lightning that doesn't move at regular lightning pace, okay? He also possesses his standard grenade launcher. He possesses Nightmare, Dreadnought Ifrit, which is a fire gauntlet, which actually gives him, well, you know, a lot more destructive capabilities. He's able to, like, use it as, like, explosive firepower. So, in all honesty, Dante is packing. And let's not forget his babies, Ebony and Ivory. Those girls have been with Dante since the beginning. Jesus Christ, they actually have been with Dante since the beginning, haven't they? Those guns are just ridiculously overpowered. You just can't mess with those guns. Like, they can even go to the point where they shoot out actually like strong energy blasts. So even if that doesn't work against if bullets don't work against demons, those energy blasts will. So let's begin here and let's get into the fight itself here. Now, if I had to pick how this fight would go, it would be a physical contest versus pure skill. Okay, that's basically what it's coming down to. Dante has been able to beat demons that have been able to overpower him in physical combat before, just simply due to his sheer skill. Like, this dude can finesse whole combos here. Now, yes, this is BlackHeart here, someone who has very, very, very good scaling, in my opinion. He has one of the few great scaling in comics. However, he's not consistent. He really is. I hate to say that, but he is really not. He's not. He's not very consistent when it comes down to something like, durability. Because he went from taking on the Avengers to being beaten by Miles Morales. Y'all cannot tell me that's not even embarrassing at all. I mean, how do you take on the Avengers and then get beaten by Miles Morales? Dante can also simply just use Dreadnought to kind of like amp himself here, which actually makes him kind of puts him in like a much more physically capable caliber to take on these like demons or whatever. So he can use Dreadnought to not only amp his physical strength to keep up with BlackHeart, but he could also use it to in a way kind of just win. Dante could use his Dreadnought armor here, or his Dreadnought, I think, avatar or armor, I'm not sure. It did change a little bit over time. So whether it's armor or his avatar, it really shouldn't matter. It does give him an increase in both attack potency and defense. However, he can simply use the Beowulf gauntlets along with his swords to basically just combo him into oblivion. I really think that's how it's going to go here. Dante's going to realize he can't win a physical fight, and then he's just going to have to use those hands. He's going to have to get those combos underway, all right? And once those combos come into play here, BlackHeart is going to get overwhelmed by the sheer skill and the sheer speed of Dante. Because if you really think about it, he has not dealt with someone like Dante before in comics. Now, you might say, oh, well, there are characters just as skilled as him as in Marvel Comics. I agree. But the thing is, those characters do not have the skill. Sorry, not the skill. The strength, speed, nor the durability, nor the hacks that Dante has. So, in all honesty, them characters, they ain't got nothing on Dante. They don't. No, I'm sorry. They don't have a single thing on our boy Dante. So in all honesty, the Ghost of Sparta finna catch another W here today. Because while BlackHeart is impressive, you losing out here to Spider-Man. Who losing to Spider-Man? Not Dante. Especially Miles Morales. Oof. That just insulted you. I know his dad was shaking his head on that one. I mean, oof. I know he was definitely questioning who his blood son was after that. But anyway, just due to the sheer skill, the sheer magnitude of this fight itself, the sheer experience each character has. Sorry, we're dealing with demons and demon hunters and demon slayers. I mean, I gotta give it to Dante. It's really just how it's gonna be here. Dante is about to just take this W here, you guys. And that's really gonna be all for today. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.